Number 2 in the nation versus Davey Tunon. It is going to be a very good matchup, but as you mentioned, it was a big, small win for IU. Obviously lost the overall match at 157, but turning it from a major decision to a decision means that if Davey Tunon can come up with a big result here, there's no saying what this could do for IU's confidence.
Davey's a very comfortable wrestler and up in the upper body position. He's very good with underhooks. He can get a throw if he gets in that position. So that's not something that's completely outside. Just like that, Davey goes for a double over toss, and Marinelli is wise to fight out of it. But those are positions that Davey Tunon excels at, and so Marinelli is probably going to be wise to stay out of those.
Very quick early start here.
Yes, and as you can see, Davey's trying to work Marinelli's position upwards as Marinelli keeps posting down towards a shot.
We talked about it earlier. It's big that you got to make sure no matter who your opponent is, you still maintain that intensity and that mental confidence. And obviously going out really strong early, Tunon has no lack of that here.
Yeah, he is a very fearless competitor out on the mat, and it's something that's going to be a big impact on this match. He needs to work strong here in order to get away after Marinelli gets a takedown.
Good move right there from Marinelli.
And he needs to get his arm down in this position and pop his head out, and there's an escape. Score is 2-1.
2-1, and only 10 seconds of riding time went there from Marinelli. A quick start from both wrestlers.
Marinelli keeps shooting to Davey's left leg. He's obviously can't hang out with his left arm, otherwise Marinelli's going to keep popping that elbow up and getting to that single leg every single time.
Minute 40 is there. Still feeling each other out. As we're about halfway through this first period between Tunon and Marinelli.
Marinelli passes that 2-on-1 by right to a shot and to a takedown.
Good right there from Marinelli to get him and increase that riding time now. 4-1 the score in a 6-0 current lead for Iowa.
Tunon in the sit-up position trying to get Marinelli's arms out from underneath his as Marinelli cuts him and gets an escape.
4-2 now after 2 escapes and 2 takedowns for Tunon and Marinelli respectively. Iowa leading in that regard. Less than a minute to go here in this first period of action. 26 seconds of riding time for Marinelli.
Not sure what the whistle was for.
I'm going to go at it again from neutral position. How do you feel about how both wrestlers are doing it in terms of their own perspectives? Marinelli looking the guy to be dominant, and Tunon versus the guy looking to pull up an upset.
Obviously, Marinelli here has been able to get to his offense here multiple times and scoring 3 takedowns now. And what Davey needs to do is be able to shut down that offense and work towards his own offense. He's got those upper body offense, but that's not going to be a very consistent form of scoring points. So he needs to be able to get to his own offense, his own shots.
6-2 in favor of Marinelli as the whistle goes after the first period of action. Marinelli maintaining a 6-2 lead over Tunon as they enter into the second.
Marinelli's choice, he chooses bottom.
What's the rationale behind that to try and start from a defensive bottom position?
Well, obviously he is going to be giving up some riding time, but if he's able to get away quickly, it won't be much. And obviously, if he's able to get away, then he doesn't give up, or he scores a point and gives up very little riding time. So it's just another opportunity in order to score more points.
Does score a point right there. 7-2 now. A bit of a cut into that riding time. 43 seconds is where it currently stands in favor of the Iowa man, Alex Marinelli, number 2 in the nation. Minute 30 remaining in this period.
He gets back to that single leg shot and collects the takedown.
Very effective with that move. Multiple takedowns from it, and 9-2 now. As
he runs Davey forward, putting Davey out of that sit-out position and trying to work towards a turn here.
Over a minute of riding time now.
He maintains control of that wrist and is trying to bring it up and out, as you saw Caleb Young do against Fernie Silva, and work for a a snake position, and as they call Davey for stalling.
First warning right there. 40 seconds.
Marinelli very tough with that move. Not sure if there's a real name for it, but that is a very tough position. It's tough on the neck and on the lungs as he tries to turn Davey over with that move.
Was very good right there.
Yes, it's a very strong position. Davey was wise to fight out of it.
1 point escape for Davey Tunon. 9-2 or 9-3 now, should I say?
With a minute and a half of riding time.
30 seconds still in this period for Tunon to try and cut back in to that lead. We've mentioned it multiple times, getting those late few points can help you, a bit of a moral boost.
Yes, that's correct. With a 6-point, effectively 7-point lead right now, Marinelli's within comfortable range of scoring a major, so Davey's going to have to keep him out of the ability to score that major, and maybe even score points of his own from his own offense.
After 2 periods right here,
Davey chooses bottom.
Trying to get that escape point to try and cut in on that lead.
That is correct. He already gave up a minute of riding time, so there's no real loss except for the danger of getting put in a turn like Marinelli was working for in the second period just earlier.
1:30 already in riding time. It would take a big win from Tunon to try and cut in on that at a big amount, but he's trying to get that escape point. What else do you think Marinelli is going to try and do in the final 1:45 of this match?
He's definitely working for points here, trying to get that turn. He's on top. He's a big move man. He's not necessarily a very tough rider, but the moves that he works for are moves that will pin you. So that's something that Davey needs to stay out of. Clearly, just like that, he's got a figure 4 locked around the head. That's very close to a pin.
That is a pin right there. Iowa taking that one right there. 6 points for them. 12-0 is the lead as they head into the 174-pound fight.
Yes, and this is a match that I'm very excited for. Michael Kemmerer, the third-ranked wrestler in the country, is coming up against Jake Kovac, who is a very tough wrestler in every single position. He's a very strong opponent. He's got that farm strength is what I'm going to call it.